So, superstars, today we're going to talk about short-term goals versus long-term goals, okay? I'm sure that everyone here has some type of production goal for 2014, possibly an annual income goal for this year. Some of you, like myself, are looking out 2 to 3 years from now and saying, this is what I'm working towards, right? I'm sure that some of you have that. This is who I want to become 2 to 3 years from now. This is what I want to achieve, and that is perfect, right? That's good. That's good that you have a annual goal and what you're looking at 2 to 3 years from now. A long-term long-term goal is great, and this is what keeps us going and keeps us pressing harder and harder, right? So let me ask you this: who has a goal for 2014? I hope everyone does, or most of us do, right? Tina, you have a goal for this year?
Yes.
Good. So who knows where they want to be 2 to 3 years from now, production or income? 2 to 3 years from now, who knows where they want to be? Okay, good. So you've already envisioned that. Who wants to share that goal 2 to 3 years from now? Anybody want to throw numbers out there? Income or personal production?
Personal production.
Tadella, give me a number. 50 transactions. I like that. Just starting off, and she can see it and believe it. Anthony?
Yeah, 50 transactions, what about 200 to 300 on the income?
$200,000 to $300,000 income, 50 closed transactions. John, your goal 2 to 3 years from now?
75.
75 transactions. Okay, I like it. Anybody else want to throw a number out there? Listen, the more we throw the numbers out there, the more we create accountability for ourselves. Remember that. So I'll share with you my goal for the company, okay, and that is to do 2,000 transactions over the next 2 to 3 years. Doing 2,000 transactions a year in a 2 to 3 year period, we will get there. Now, I have the blueprints on how we're going to get there, from the call center to the lead center to what staff is going to look like to the assistants that we're going to have supporting you guys for you guys to do the production that you want. Okay, so the blueprints are already there. 2 to 3 years from now, what is it going to look like? We already have the blueprints. We're just now going to put all that into place. Okay, now, do you feel that I can help the company grow to close 2,000 transactions a year?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I have the end goal in mind, right? And I have the blueprints. I have the desire to get there and see the company grow to that level. Now, will I deal with a lot of challenges in that path to 2,000 closed transactions?
Of course.
As I push forward, are we going to have, challenges that I'm going to have to deal with as a company? There are going to be challenges along the way.
Yes.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Can market changes affect that end goal?
Oh, tremendously.
Okay, tremendously. Okay. Can the daily emotions affect me from reaching the end goal?
Yep.
A lot of drama that we have to deal with, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. That is why it's so important to have short-term goals, okay? Daily goals, weekly goals that you're looking at every day that keeps you refocused and starting the day at zero. That is why it's so important for you to look at your annual goals and break it down and say, every day I have to do a minimum of whatever that is, right? Every week I need to accomplish this, whatever it is, right? So you got to break down that annual goal, break it down to daily and weekly. Our goal 2 to 3 years out, well, it's going to come down to what we do every single day, right?
Yep.
So, for example, I'll use John as an example, who he wants to sell 50 homes in the next 12 months. So it's pretty simple. It's just taking 50 listings over the next 12 months, okay? So if he takes 50 listings in a year, how many does he have to take on a weekly basis?
One.
One listing a week, okay? How many appointments does he need to take that one listing per week?
At least 4 to 5.
4 to 5. John, how many appointments do you need?
2.
2 listing appointments. So you're at a 50-50 ratio. So 2 appointments a week is going to give you 1 listing a week.
The ratio is better than that.
Okay, good. If you improve the ratio, even better, right?
Yeah.
So have you been taking a listing a week? Have you been here 4 months? Have you been taking that 1 listing per week average?
Yeah, on an average, yes.
You're taking 1 listing a week. Okay, good. And prior 4 years, how many listings did you take in a 4-year period?
1.
One listing. So here you're taking on average 1 listing a week. So how many contacts or hours of prospecting to get the 2 appointments per week? This is something that John should know that number, right? John, do you know that number?
Yep.
So if John takes 1 listing per week, is he going to be on track for his annual goal?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. So if I didn't have a weekly or a daily goal, would it be tougher to accomplish the end result?
Oh, yeah.
Okay? Because you're looking at that end result and you're saying, I want to accomplish this, but you're not looking at the daily activities and the things that need to be done. We have too many daily distractions that happen every single day. Okay? And at times it causes us to lose sight of where we're headed. Who's that happening to? Has that happened to you this year?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Right? We get caught up in that transaction, you know, the transaction or a bad transaction or the deal that goes wrong. John, if you stayed focused every day looking for that appointment daily, will you start listing 2 properties a week?
That's my goal.
That is your goal now.
Yes.
So you just switch your goal to taking 2 listings a week.
Yes.
So how many appointments do you need to do to take 2 listings?
4.
So you're going to go on 4 appointments. Can you see yourself going on 1 listing appointment every day?
Yes, I can.
Okay. So you already have the habit of taking a listing a week. Now we have to change that habit to 2 listings taken a week. You can see yourself doing that.
Yes.
So if he takes 2 listings a week, how many deals will he close for the year? 100 deals, right?
Yep.
What did he say his goal was 2 to 3 years from now?
75.
He might have to change his thought process on what the goal is 2 to 3 years from now, right?
Oh, yeah.
Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So if your goal is to do 50 buyer sales in a year, that's perfect. That's fine. You got to do 2 buyer presentations a week in order to get that 1 buyer under contract on a weekly basis, right?
Yeah.
So whether it's 50 buyer deals, it's 50 listings, it's a combination of both, it doesn't matter. You have to break it down and know what you have to do on a daily and a weekly basis. So you can do this, but you have to be laser focused every single day and understand what you're trying to accomplish. Because if you don't have every day you're thinking about what you need to do and accomplish this week, if you're not focused on getting those listing appointments, you're just doing deals because you got a lot of pendings and you have a lot of listings, you're not laser focused, then that end goal is probably not going to happen. There's too many ups and downs, too many distractions, there's too much drama that could pull us away from the short-term goals, okay? From the long-term goals, too much going on. So every day you have to start off at 0. Every day you have to be clear on what you're trying to accomplish and what is the single most important thing that you need to do. You guys are way too smart, okay, to let anything hold you back. And let me tell you, the production here is the highest in the city, but the reality is that we can do a lot more. We can do a lot more supporting each other. You guys are the heavy hitters in the marketplace, okay? We control the real estate industry here in Las Vegas, so let's make this happen. Let's be productive. Let's stay focused on the short-term goal. Let's be crystal clear on what you need to accomplish. I don't care if it's contacts, appointments, what it is. Be clear on what you have to do every day. And at the end of the week, you're looking at, did I accomplish my goals? And I only said it, but did I hit it? And then Monday morning, start all over again. Okay? We can do this. Let's make this happen. Let's be excited. And let's have a powerful week.